Hi everybody! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're making my family's recipe for chicken and dumplings. Alright, let's get started. You need 1 medium onion, 3 stalks of celery. You will need some chicken broth, some olive oil. The seasonings I use is salt and pepper and a little bit of poultry seasoning. I'm just roughly chopping an onion. I'm not the best onion cutter, but it just doesn't matter. Now with my celery, I'm just gonna cut it in half and then I will cut it from there. Alright, let's go to the stove. Alright, I have my oven preheated to 375. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my celery and onion to the pot. This is about a medium-sized chicken. Now I'm going to use 1.5 boxes of chicken broth. I always try to get low sodium when I can. I'm going to use 4 total, but right now you only need 1.5 boxes. This takes up a lot of chicken broth. Now I'm going to add just a little drizzle of olive oil. Just a little bit. Alright, going to use salt and pepper. This is just sea salt flakes and just freshly cracked black pepper. I just mix it to make it easier. Ooh, it looks so good already. Right now, I'm going to add poultry seasoning. I don't really measure, I measure with my heart. My mom will probably say this is too much. Alright, so my oven is already preheated to 375. I'm going to pop this in for around 2 hours, and I'll keep you updated. Alright everybody, she is finally out of the oven. It's been 2 hours, and I just temped her and she reached 165 degrees. So I'm going to take my chicken out. I'm going to place it on a plate, and I'm just going to let that cool just for a little bit. And I'm also going to add the remainder of the chicken broth, so 2.5 more boxes. Now I'm going to add everybody's favorite. I'm going to add a stick of butter. And now I'm going to put this on medium heat. While this gets to a boil, I'm going to start our noodles. Alright everybody, it is my favorite part. It's the noodle time. I just wish my mom was here with me. The ingredients you'll need for your noodles is 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, 3 cups of flour, and a little bit extra when you roll out your dough. You'll need a bowl, a rolling pin, and I divide my dough into 3 pieces, and this is very nice to use. And I guess I'm old-fashioned, I use a fork to mix it all up. Alright, let's get started with the noodle making. You will need 2 eggs. So I'm going to beat it up a little bit. Now I'm going to add the baking powder, and now the teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put in the 3 cups of flour. I'm just going to give it a little mix. And now I'm going to add 1 cup of the milk. And now I'm going to mix it up. Still kind of a little sticky. I think it depends on your weather for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and just add another 1/2 cup of flour. I added my extra flour into a bowl. I'll sprinkle that to like flour my surface and the noodles and everything. Now I'm going to mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. You don't want too much sticky dough. Ooh, I'm so excited. Alright friends, it should look like this. Now I'm going to heavily flour my surface. I want to divide this into thirds. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to set these aside, and you'll want to really flour your rolling pin. So now you'll just want to press firmly and push out. You want these to be real thin. Thin, thin, thin. Now, your shape does not have to be perfect because you're cutting them into noodles. Does not have to be perfect. And I know it seems like a lot of flour, but you want your noodles to have a lot of flour on them because it thickens your broth. And that's what makes it like creamier. Roll, roll, roll. Just get into the thinness that I like. I'd like to get a new rolling pin without the handle. I think that's about good enough. Now, what my mom taught me to do, so you want to get you one of these. To make it easier myself, I'm just going to cut it in half. Make some thin strips. It does not have to be perfect. And I love that, because nothing's perfect in life. See? Little noodles. They will stick, but you know what? They're all going in the pot. It doesn't matter. So what you want to do is your broth is boiling right now. So you'll want to go drop them in and then start your next round of dough. Now we're going to drop our noodles in. I'm just going to add, you're going to stir occasionally when you get a lot of noodles in. Now your noodles, they won't be that pretty because they're sticking a little bit, but that does not matter. I'm going to keep on adding some more in. I'll be right back. She is coming together beautifully. Drop them in. Give it a little stir. Drop some more in. I gotta go roll more dough. I'll be right back. I'm adding the last bit of noodles in. We're gonna let this cook for a half hour. That's when it's gonna get nice and thick. It's gonna get thick from all that flour on the noodles. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. When we come back, I'm gonna see if it needs any salt. So I'll add some salt, and then I'm gonna add the chicken in. So I'll see you in a half hour. Right now, it's the perfect time to clean up your kitchen because it is messy from all of the flour. All right, it's been a half hour. Look how nice and thick this got. It looks beautiful. So I went ahead and tasted it. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt because I don't think it's enough salt. Now I'm gonna add the chicken. I primarily just use the chicken breast because that's what we like. I'll do something with the dark meat and maybe freeze it with the bones and make chicken broth or something. Ooh, I wish you could smell my kitchen. I think she's done. She's very hot like lava. So I'd wait a little bit to serve it up. This is my first time making it on my own without my mom, so cut me some slack, please. All right, everybody. It's all served up. I added a bunch of black pepper because that's just what my family does. And it is very good. It's just very good. I don't know what more you want than this. So this is my grandma's recipe, and she's from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. It's a very old recipe. I think one day, if I have children, which I hope I do, I'll say it's my mom's recipe because she's the only one in the family that carried on this recipe. I mean, she's the heart and soul of this recipe. And this is my first time making it. My dog's down there, I'm sorry. This is the first time making it by myself. I wish she was here with me because it would be even more better. But I think I did a pretty good job. So, take it easy on me. I love to cook, but I have a lot to learn. I've been cooking for around almost 5 years now because I moved in with my boyfriend at the time. So I started cooking because I was the woman of the house. Now I just got married less than 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I just love to cook and I love to be a homemaker. And I love being a wife. And I want to eat. So I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching my video.